Oh, here comes Leila. This way, you will be able to refer back to this recording. We'll send it to you after it's over, so you can refer back to it again if you have questions. And again, hi Leila. There'll be a Q&A at the end. So here we go. I'm gonna step away, be quiet, and hand it over to Marion. Thank you again, Marion, for offering to do this. I appreciate your sharing your skills with us.
Sure, anytime.
All
Hi,
right.
everyone. Really nice to meet you. So I'm Marion Joffre, and yeah, I'm going to start my presentation to introduce myself. So give me 1 second. So pretty much, I want to focus on personal branding and the importance of it and how you can market yourself because nowadays is the most important moment to give ourselves that personal brand to get to people to know us. And yeah, this is what is trending right now, and I know it will help your business a lot. So that's the idea. So yeah, let's go ahead. So who's Marion and what is Elevate X and how we want to empower creatives to grow. So pretty much I have been in this industry for around 10 years in the agency marketing world, and I started Elevate X a year ago. So I have been working with e-commerce and personal brands for a year independently and 10 years overall. And pretty much I have seen the need of having one agency managing all from Google Ads, Meta Ads, uh, everything under one roof. There are very few companies that does that, and that's what we offer, like doing email marketing, Klaviyo, everything, automation, funnels. That's pretty much what we do, offering a holistic package to take care of everything. And yeah, that's the idea behind it. Many people ask me why do I love Google so much because there are, of course, like other platforms like Facebook, TikTok, and everything. But the difference with Google is that they offer a ecosystem, like different platforms across the same Google Ads brand. We have the search ads, the display ads, YouTube ads, Gmail ads, everything, maps, and more only from one campaign that we can create and bring traffic that users are actively searching because we get trigger our ads through the keywords. So we know those people are in the need or want to buy our products or services. So it's not like a passive ad like it happens with Facebook that people is just scrolling and then we just pop up randomly. No, they're actually searching for the needs and the products that we're offering. So it's more proactive, so more engaging from them. And that's the big difference. And also more platforms within one roof. And that way we optimize better our budget. So more than ever, the power of personal branding is what it's selling right now. People no longer want to buy products for big brands. They want to have like that connection with people. And now that AI is taking the world, we want that human connection, and that allow us to be standing out from the crowd and selling ourselves as as a person, but also to be able to sell our products through our personal branding. So we know big faces like we have in the presentation, like these people like are doing it like so beautiful, and they don't look that they are selling anything, but we know that they are profiting. So and this type of people, they do it so subtle that we don't know that we have been sold or been on sale, but that's exactly what we do, what they do, and they give us information because that's what people is looking for nowadays, like experiences, information, like the behind the scenes or how to do this. Like people want to be entertained, or people want to be informative, they want to know things, learn new things, and that's where we come in. When we create a personal brand, we are giving a perception of us, of our art or our history, how we become this person that is an artist, and we share our stories. And that's what people connects with and what make us stand out and build a trust and emotional connection, which is more likely people to buy from those who they like, they know, and they trust. So perception is really key. Once we want to sell something, and how they are perceive us, like if they can rely on us, if they feel, oh, my package is gonna be on time, is it gonna be fast, it's gonna be, you know, everything that we think, the risks that we think it may happen, we want to avoid all those things by giving trust and authority. Yeah, that's the idea. Branding tips for artists: define your identity, your style, your messages, and your values, because we want to share that across all platforms and have the same messaging across every single touch point that we will have, because people don't buy at first, but then they see you like every now and then, so often, that they get to know you somehow and then to trust you and build that relationship because they have seen you before and they remember, oh, I saw her in this gallery, or I saw her mural, or different things. And yeah, it's important that they get to know you, and don't be afraid to show your face and tell your story. Like recently, I'm working with Yesenia. We're working on her brand. Uh, she just launched like a month ago the Google Ads campaign. We know we didn't only focus on her ads, but we also revamped her website. So we have like more to tell about herself, increase the call to action on the platform, increase the number of videos that she had, because we have like to give variety to people to see different type of videos of what she do. She does murals, she does branding books, everything. So we want to have different videos to show different things and different angles of it, and not to sound repetitive, but give that constant messaging. So that's an example that I have. And also a smart strategy to reach clients. As I mentioned before, Google has these many platforms like search, YouTube, display, and the idea is that we have everything under one campaign so we can maximize our budget. And the idea is that we have like all platforms in one place, and that way we can have like different touch points with every single prospect or client, potential client that we may have, because we know that the buying journey, it's through different touch points. They might see you on YouTube on a video painting, and then they go to read the news and they see an ad and display ad on the news, or maybe they type for their local artist nearby and on Google Ads, and they will see your name, or on Gmail. So we want those different touch points to people start seeing you and maximize your budget and your results. So the tools that we will need to create a campaign, it will be Google Trends to start doing the keyword research. What are the keywords that we will need to start ranking for our niche or our services, and start looking for the volume of those keywords? Is it to check if it has high volume? Maybe it's really good, or maybe it's too expensive. It will depend on the budget a lot, and also to see if it has low volume. Maybe we don't want to advertise for that because it doesn't have that much demand. Or maybe we want to check for things like that are your top performing services or products that give you more margin and more revenue. Then we will have to create your Google Ads account, add the Google Analytics also to your website so we can track all the traffic that is coming in. And it will help you to check also your organic traffic, not only the paid traffic, and to see how people is behaving on your website, if they have like high bounce rate and they leave after 30 seconds. We will can review the website and see what is happening. Maybe they didn't find the information. Maybe we don't have like a security system, and maybe we're getting visited by chatbots. Anything can happen, so we can review it. And yeah, um, also, we have to use a tag manager that complements the analytics that will help us to track any events, any sales, anything that is happening as an action within our website. We want to track it because we want to find those patterns or on how people is behaving and how is buying from us, because we sometimes we assume we know what people want, and when we check the data we realize it's something very different, and we have to make those adjustments to be able to give more of what they're looking for, and yeah, and maximize those visits. You will also need your website or landing page. You don't need a full website, but at least a landing page so people can contact you and leave you their information, have a Calendly to book you, or anything that can be a touch point so they can leave their information and you can reach out to them. Also, we will need photos. They don't need to be professional photos, but good quality from your phone. That will be great. And also videos from your art. How is your process of creating what you do? How is your process of painting or creating? Anything that gives us an insight of you and how you become who you are and what you do. It will be really helpful. People is very interested in connecting with other people. It's not just the end product, but the whole process that we are giving to them. Yeah, that's the idea. Um, in general, I will show you how Google Ad campaign is structured, but we will go to the platform so you can see it live. I will recommend a Performance Max campaign because that's the campaign that has all the types of ads that we were talking about before. It has images, video ads, text ads, and Gmail ads. So everything under one campaign that allows us to maximize the results and the budget. So I would recommend that one. And also to define the goals. If you want traffic, if you are just very new, if you want to sell, if you have, for example, a Shopify store, if you want a brand awareness and people get to know you, we select the type of goal that we want. And yeah, as I mentioned before, the keyword research is key. So we want to know if the keywords have volume or not, if they're expensive, not too expensive, all those little things to take in consideration for our budget, and use compelling and visual call to action. That's very important. Not only mention our services and products, but also uh, inviting people to take action, like book a free consultation now, like give us a call. We offer you a free quote. Anything that you can provide as value, add it as your call to action to people, like book today and get 10% off. Anything that you can think of that will add extra value, and they will make that sense of urgency of taking action now, because you don't know when will be the next time they will visit your website. So the sooner, the better. So we will move to Google Ads. So currently I'm working with Yesenia. She does murals and she does also brand books. Right now we are advertising for brand books and designs, and we create this smart campaign for her. And now I'm gonna show you how to create a new one. So once you create your Google Ads account, you go to the plus signs, new campaign, and here you can select the type of goal that you want. This is what we were mentioning before. We have sales that I will recommend for Shopify profile. If you want leads, if you're leading a workshop, you probably want leads. And then we have like more top of the funnel, like website traffic. This is for apps. And this is also top of the funnel, like awareness and consideration. This is for local store. If you have physical place. You want people to know that. But usually it will be these main two, like sales or leads. In this case, I will do like a lead campaign, and here it will show us the multiple options that we could track, like booking appointments, the contact form, or the request a quote form. We will be taking, counting all those as an event. So once we do the campaign, we know how many people is coming in and how much is costing us an ads to bring one people, two people, and then start optimizing from there. So I will press cancel, because we won't create it, but I want to show you a real life campaign that I have. So we take a look of the assets and how to optimize them. So edit asset. Like here we have a live campaign. And here we have the headline. It gives you the option of 15 headlines. The maximum is 30 characters, so it have to be short. And here we don't want to repeat ourselves, and give Google the option to mix and match the headlines. To the algorithm thinks it's a better match for customers, and see what better works for them. So they kind of do like A/B testing with these headlines that we give them to them, and they are, as you can see here, they are like mixing, depending on the keyword that they are typing in or triggering our ad. So it will show the most relevant to them. So we have a key here, like the brand name, Jesse Makes Art. Then we have level your image. Then we have here a call to action, like book a free consultation. We invite people to take action, but something very subtle. We could also say, let's book today and get 10% off. Anything that you can offer that provides value, that will be amazing. And then we have long headlines. These are kind of like description, like with 90 characters. And here we have like a beautiful description of everything that she does, and that whatever and she is offering to the people. So I always say it to everyone that when we create headlines, we want to give value and a reason why to click. So for example, here we have tell your brand story through our artful design. And then we have the call to action, book your custom branding session now. And that's the way that it performed best. So we give a brief description, and we end with a call to action. For long headlines, then we have descriptions. This is 60 characters of how we can help people, and saying like, design your custom brands are more for your business. You can give an insight of who is your target audiences, if it's a small business, if you wanted to personal branding, anyone that you want to focus on. Here is where you describe your buyer persona, your description that your product, and who you are targeting this ad, so they can feel more related and more appeal to your ad. And that's the idea. They give you 5 description, and they also do mix and match with the description and headlines. And this is kind of how it's gonna look like. This is a text ad. Then we have display ads kind of here. We also create videos for Yesenia. Then we have Discover for people that are only browsing but are not proactively searching. And you can see it will look like this, like sponsor, because it's an ad, and the different formats and options that we gave to Google. And also they will use the same headlines and descriptions that we provide previously. So yeah, they can see their work. and we invite people also to take action. We give her phone number so people can call in one click if they want to quote right away. Or we also we create these links for blogs about us, to tell about her experience, who she is, why she's doing this. And we also like giving the other products and services that she does, like custom murals. And yeah, the idea is to try to do as much as we can with what we have. And then we have display ads. This is some logos and visuals that she created and does for businesses. And that's the idea. Yeah. And that's a call to action. Get a quote. We offer free consultation. Also, she has a calendar on her website. And that's the idea behind it. That's pretty much. Um, so also, I'm gonna give you like a step-by-step guide to launch your first campaign. I would recommend doing like a performing max campaign, like the one I just shared with you, because I would like you to maximize your budget and to be in as many places as possible within your budget. And I think that's the ideal because it takes everything into one place. And yeah, thank you for joining us. And if you have any questions, I will be sending tomorrow morning to your email the step-by-step guide. And also, you can visit my website and book a free consultation with me to check your portfolio, your website, and the website's there, elevateXagency.co. And yeah, feel free to book me, and I'm here to help you. And I'm ready for the question and answer. Okay?
Yes, I have a question. Thank
Sure.
you. So what is the budget? Like you can say you can start with this minimum budget as an artist. What is practically the minimum? Like you can start doing those ads. And
For
the other
sure.
question I have is there any free version in Google Ads? Like people can use it for free? Means like they have options, like you can find, maybe half of the service for free.
Sure. Yeah. Google Ads, to manage it is free. The platform that I just showed you, the thing that they charge you is the ad budget. So to be in this platform and create your Google Ads account, it's free. And they start charging you until you set up your budget. I would recommend to start with a small area and for the budget, because you don't want to target like a whole county and and to spread your budget too thin. So for example, for Yesenia, we only have like um, two areas. We have Wynwood and Doral, and she has like $9.60 a day, which is like kind of around. We're trying to make $300 a month, which is what I recommend as a minimum. So you can start promoting your services. So 300 will be the baseline.
So practically I can sign it in for free, but the Google doesn't help me to marketing my brand until I put a budget.
Correct. Yes, correct. You can create your account for free, but what they charge you is for every click that you get to your brand, to your website.
And how they show up. For example, I don't know about Yesenia, how I searching about, oh, let me just searching Aris and Doral or something like that, because you target that area, or how the people exactly found
Yeah,
Yesenia.
through keywords. We do the keywords research, as I mentioned, and for example, she is promoting her services graphic designer right now, and that's the only services because we cannot go too broad because of the budget. So we are offering just graphic design right now, everything that comes in it, like brand book, logo creation, anything that goes with the design digital brands. And then from there, we just focus on that and that specific keywords. And whenever people is Googling, for example, and we target Doral, and we would, when people is like located in that area and they say, for example, designers near me, her ad will be showing up.
Got it.
Sure. Anything else? Leila, Audrey?
Well, I
Well,
put
no,
all the-
it's very interesting. It's curious how Google work. Also, I wondering like you say just you work with Google, but is Google connect your account for another platforms like Instagram? If you pay Google Ads, it's just you be searching by the area, or you actually can be more spread, like searching about your website directly, link about like your Instagram, or let's say you say like a graphic designs, they just focus on graphic design. But what about if you don't have nothing in graphic design in Instagram? They don't show Instagram, right?
No, they don't show Instagram. They only show, I have it here in the presentation, the products that are under Google, like for example, YouTube, it's owned by Google, Gmail, and of course, Gmail itself. For example, Google My Business also. It is the one that it gives you more platforms to show up, because Instagram, you can only search through Facebook, and Instagram you can share, but it's still a separate budget. Like you have to have like one budget for Facebook, one budget for Instagram. But if you have like a bigger audiences and more platforms within the same budget.
And if I can add, I always tell artists, you do not own Instagram. You do not own Facebook, at least as far as I know, but you own your website. Spend money advertising your website, not Instagram or Facebook. They don't need your help. Lead people to your website. That's where you direct them. Make sense?
Of course.
And they'll find your Instagram on your website.
Correct. Yeah, I couldn't agree more. They will find all your social media through your website, and that's at the end of the day where you want to lead people. If they visit your Instagram, then you want to move them to your website to actually book a call. Yeah, to actually book a call or to actually make a purchase. Because they won't make a purchase within Instagram, so you will have to take them out of that place to be able to make money out of it, and it's harder, that transition from Instagram to the website, than just click on an ad and they will hit your website right away. And Facebook is very volatile, and I don't recommend people doing starting with Facebook and Instagram, just because they 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 eat up all your budget, and probably you're not showing to the right people. And even if it's the right people, maybe they're not ready to buy, and that's the difference. They are like just scrolling, and then your ad pop up, and maybe they want to buy, maybe not. And then you have Google, that people is proactively searching, like they actually took the time to type your keyword and your services, and then they're more likely to become a client and spend their money on your shop.
That is very true. That makes so much sense. Yeah.
It's
Great.
like more. Sure, go ahead.
No, it's a great information, but you only work with Google. That's what you said.
No. I also do Facebook ads, Instagram ads.
What about Pinterest?
I don't do Pinterest, because it usually, like, it's one-stop shop. Like, I have been meeting with reps from Instagram, and they tell you people visit Instagrams once a week, And if you want to get a client, like it's like a longer period of time, because there's not like Instagram that they are visiting 3 times a day, 5 times a day. They do it like once a week. That's the average that they have inside. So it's harder to make a sale on Pinterest. But yeah, like you can give it a shot, like, but I don't recommend it.
I have an account in Pinterest, and I like the way, how the platform or the websites work. I like some things, sometimes I go in and looking for Pinterest when I want to get an idea. Oh, I was looking for some idea, and I don't know, how is the Morocco pad, or how is the, I don't know, things like for ideas. It's good to, about Pinterest. They drive you to the correct search when you pick, something. And I get, and I have an account and asking you, you're working in
But
this digital.
the question, Leila, is how many things have you bought off of Pinterest?
Well, I don't, nothing, but
So why would you pay to advertise there?
no, but I say like, okay, I need to asking, what is other platform? What about Pinterest? But what about like a Facebook? What about like Instagram? Now we have so many platforms, like we, as an artist, is tools. Like we need to know how to use it, and correct use, by the way.
Yeah, correctly. Yeah, yeah. Instead of wasting money and yeah. No, you're right. You're right. It was a good question.
Yeah, and I agree with you, but it's like you say, it's for inspiration. And the thing is, like, but how many of those people that looks for inspiration end up to buying something through Pinterest? Like, how more likely is that? It's very unlikely, right? Because we look just for free information. It's not a place we come to buy. Like, it's not like when you click on the Amazon app that you know that you're buying, like you're gonna buy something. It's a very different mindset that people get in. And from Pinterest, to once you go there, it's ideas, inspiration, like you mentioned before, and that's your experience as a user. But as a seller, it's not the best place to sell your services, because it will be harder to to convert those people and get your money back and that return of investment that you're gonna make. So it's gonna be harder because of the mindset. When we get to the platform, you don't go to Facebook necessarily to buy things you want to, or Instagram, you go to entertain yourself most of the time, but not with the mindset of, oh, I'm gonna purchase. Oh, I know, for example, right now the Amazon is on spring sale. You know that you're gonna get a sale and you are there for buying. It's a different mindset that people visit, so we have to take that in consideration.
Very good. Very good.
Thank
And
you.
well, I can say I'm that person that I don't have questions right away. Usually it takes me a little time. I go back, I look at the material, I think, and then I'm like, oh, but wait. So if that is you and you don't have questions yet, as I said, I've recorded this session. We will share it, and I'm going to share your email with Marion, and vice versa. I'll share Marion's email with you as well, and she just put her website in there so that you have access to Marion, and you can go back and ask questions. And she obviously she has a lot of answers for a lot of things. She has great experience, and she can really, guide you in answering questions that you might have. Um, so if there aren't any more questions today, there might be more tomorrow. I guess we'll say, here, I'll take you off this.
Sure.
I'll say thank you,
Thank you.
Marion,
Thank you,
for
everyone, for
putting
coming.
the presentation together and sharing this information with us. I really appreciate you taking the time. Yeah, it's been lovely to meet you, and I look forward to doing more of this with you.
For sure.
Let's do some more workshops and help artists to think about how they can grow as entrepreneurs and small businesses. because
Awesome.
that's the goal, right?
Love it.
Well, thank you. Thank you all both. Well, whoever's here, I think there's 2 people here still. But thank you for joining us. I hope to see you again soon and have a wonderful evening.
Hi, nice to meet you. Bye bye.
Bye.